Hey out there, all you viewers been named later. Well, it is that time. That's right. It's kind of time to peek behind the curtain. So stay tuned after we roll the intro, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright everyone, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now from time to time, well actually every month I try to do at least one video like this where I give a channel update and I let you know like, hey, what's going on, what we're doing, what we're looking at doing, you know, and go from there. But I'm going to take one or 2 seconds here real quick, get some housekeeping stuff out the way. If you like what you're about to see, give me a big old thumbs up. It's only going to help show support for the channel. And that's incredibly important seeing how we're growing. And the other part we're going to get out of the way is for you first-time viewers of the channel. I'm going to take one moment and speak directly to you. I want to say thank you so much for finding this video. Look, I know it's a weird one. I know it's different, and we do things really differently here on the channel. You're going to want to subscribe, and here's why. We're growing, and we're having a lot of fun, and I want you along for the ride. I just don't want to be a suggested video in your YouTube time feed. I want to be there permanently. All right, guys. Now, as you guys know, channel update time. And we usually pick, you know, some stuff to talk about. I always got a list. And we go through it. So here we are in December 2019. And I always start every single one of these videos just like this. I want to say thank you to everybody who's watched my videos, who's commented on them, who's liked them, and even you guys have thrown dislikes. Seriously, thank you. I could not be here without you guys. I know it sounds weird talking about someone throwing a thumbs down, but YouTube counts it as an interaction, so if you throw me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, they see it as the same thing. So I'm grateful to you guys. Just recently this month, we have crossed the 2,000 subscriber mark. I know. Seriously, I know. I am just, wow. Considering this year I started under 1,000 subscribers with, you know, looking at, God, it's going to take me forever to get there. I'm not going to be monetized. Now the channel has monetization. We've broken the 2K mark. You know, when I saw us at 1,800 in November, I went, wow, could it be possible? May it be possible? We're there. So because of that, I'm going to try to get a giveaway done in the beginning of the year. Okay? I ain't going to lie. I've got some videos that are already shot, videos already saved up, and we're going to kind of coast the rest of the year on some videos. I'm shooting 3 today. All right, you may see 2 of those. Well, this one definitely, but maybe the other 2 that I'm shooting today. What is it, like December 16th? No, it's December 18th, excuse me. December 18th, I believe. Yeah, because Christmas is in 1 week, so sorry. December 18th. So we're going to try to work those in. I don't want to cram a lot in, but, you know, I just want to have an enjoyable rest of the year and bring on that new year hard. Now, that's going to lead me into something else. Last night, I kind of debuted a weekly live stream that I'm going to be looking at doing. I think I'm going to try to do it on Tuesdays around 6 o'clock Pacific time. I know it's going to be late for Eastern people at 9 o'clock at night to catch a YouTube feed, but it's also an okay time where I've got my kids done with dinner, I've got their nighttime routine stuff going down, I can have one moment to settle down. I seriously think I'm going to call that live stream Beer, Blades, and Beards. Now, last night's live stream had to get pulled. All right, I had a great time with you guys. We talked for, I think it was like a 17-minute video. I know the camera that I use for live streams isn't the greatest, and I think someone described it there for a little bit like it was kind of like watching a really, really bad Godzilla movie. But we're doing everything we can to bring new gear, work out the kinks, and get everything moving forward. So at least it's a start, and I think that's cool. I know that I'm reaching out to some people to come on and have it not just be me talking to you guys, but present something to you guys. Kind of like I did with Johnny Slicks over on my Instagram channel. And he's already said from before that he's committed to, you know, coming back on the channel, and we're going to do it live on YouTube. He mentioned something about possibly getting Mrs. Slicks on there to help talk about her line, and I'm in full support of it because, to be honest, I've got a set. Brianna, the cuteness factor, just absolutely loves it. And due to Caleb over at Barker's Beards, I learned something incredibly cool about ladies' body butter. So that will be introduced when I shoot that video. Because I had done one recently for Fables the Nurturer, and man, I was totally lost on it. I had no idea what to say, no idea what to do, and Caleb, man, you're going to be a huge help for this next one. So yeah, we're going to try to do it probably every Tuesday. We're going to start looking for an hour length or so, and we'll adjust it from there, because I still have, well, my little kids, and that's what caused that problem, why I had to pull that feed. My daughter walked into the view of the camera and was there for 10 seconds. I can't have that. Not with COPPA laws, and she had just gotten ready for a shower, and she walked on live on YouTube. So I can't have that. That video's gone. It's destroyed. I've pulled it, and, YouTube's like, you can never recover this. It's gone permanently. I'm like, yes, make it go away. So that's why that video got pulled. Not that there was anything inappropriate said inside there. I'm going to try to keep that live feed loose, We're going to try to keep it as family friendly as possible, but hey, you never know what's going to happen. When I'm going to get Boston Mike from Boston Beard Co. on there, you may have 1,000 F-bombs or two, and well, the hat is probably going to upset some people out there, and sorry, I can't please everyone, and it's not going to happen. So there we go. We're going to try to roll those out every Tuesday, 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern. I don't want to compete with anybody else out there that's got major stuff going on. So, I don't want to compete with, say, Dancy Bearded or Beer Times with Scott. Or hell, I know the Luxurious Bastard, I think, does one on what? Fridays? I do not want to compete with them at all. I just don't. I want to try to do something and see where it goes, kind of like Dave over at Bearded Motivation did with Saturday Night Hype. And I'll tell you honestly, if I miss one of his live feeds, I kind of feel like I missed something huge for the week. It's a lot of fun in there. Okay, so speaking of beards, and I'm going to jump ahead for a moment. Beard reviews are going strong. And yes, as you guys can see, the man-mane's coming back in nice. And recently I've had a couple compliments from some people that, hey, it's coming in fuller, it's looking better. Thank you guys for that, seriously. It took a lot of changing of products that I was using, changing morning routines, nighttime routines, and even changing stuff with myself, like taking different vitamins that may work better. Yeah, I will admit I've got biotin in my routine now. So that is helping, and it helped destroy the stress patch. You can't really see it at all. It's gone. It's freaking gone. But what I'm going to try to do is bring smaller YouTube channels that I think have pretty good content and bring them on and help introduce them out there in the world. And here's why. I am not a huge YouTuber at all. I just crossed 2,000, and I'm like, yeah, buddy. Oh my God, I'm still a baby, okay? But for some reason, and it's really weird, it's like when you're under 1,000 subscribers, people are kind of like, unless they've been watching and they know your channel and they like your channel and they support your channel. They may see a suggested video from you, but you may see a suggested video by them. And you're going to be like, 12 views, yeah, I'm not going to look at it. But it could be incredible content. And recently I have found at least 5 different areas, well, I should say 5 different channels, that I really like their content. So I'm going to start reaching out to them and ask them to come on, Beer, Blades, and Beards. And I want to get a couple of those shows under so I can show them what I'm doing and also help introduce them. Because, like I said, under 1,000, there's people like, not going to watch. Once you cross that 1K, it just seems like a whole new world opens up to you. And the other thing that got me thinking about that is on Dan's show on Monday, Command's Corner. Well, Dancy Bearded, Command's Corner. He was asked a question about, is it easy to be a YouTuber? And I loved his straightforward answer. And he went, no. And I'm going to back him up on this just like I did last night in the live feed that I had to pull, which ties in with the beards. If you go look at some of my first videos, and some of you have been with me from the beginning, you really truly know that my first videos just absolutely were horrid. They were absolutely horrid until I just went, I'm just gonna be me. And once you started to embrace my personality, yeah, my channel really took off. But once I started to let myself come out more, I started to have more fun in my videos. I started to have great things in my videos. I started to do a little bit better. Now, I have things a little bit different than some people have set up. My camera has a reversible lens that I can take a look at. So I'm literally looking at myself in a screen right now, which makes it a little bit easier, and I can see myself a little different. Some people don't have that option, so they're staring at a blank hole. And they're just talking to a blank hole about stuff. Now, granted, the live stream that I did is a little bit easier because you talk, you get an almost instant response, and you have that back and forth, and it's kind of a little bit better. But when you're shooting a video like this, that's all I have is my notes, and I have to fill those in with what I want to say. So I've got to remember what I want to say. I want to try to make it have sense. I want to try to have it, come across in a way that you're not sitting there going, what the fuck is he talking about? So I'm going to be reaching out to some smaller channels and see if they want to come on. Just have fun. Have them introduce themselves to the world. Have some back and forth. Have some great banner going back and forth. Because, yeah, I can remember when I did my first beard oil review, I had no idea what to say or what to do. And that was, take a look right up top. It's going to be a card for every single beard care, skin care, hair care, whatever I've done right up there. It was the Whiskey Lincoln Ace Connoisseur. No idea what to say in that one. And I was just like, hey, I have a beard. This is beard oil. It makes sense to bring it to my channel. And now I'm just like the one I'm about to shoot. It's like, hey, they're back on the channel. Stay tuned. So it gets easier once you've been doing it, but you have to get that rhythm. You have to get that flow. You have to let your personality come out. And I mean, I hate to say it, if you have the personality of a cardboard box, it's going to be a little harder. So I'm very, very grateful for you guys who hung with me since the beginning and let my stuff come out. I know I'm rambling, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Today, I just released the third in the installment of my Everyday Carry series. Yeah, I'm only doing them once a month, and it seems like you guys like them because they're getting pretty good views, they're getting pretty good likes, and they're getting some really great comments. So that's going to continue. I really like that series because it gives you a peek into my thought process and everything else, and it opens up an avenue that a lot of people I don't think feel they can talk about, because it took me a little while to tell myself it's going to be okay to do this. Because here I am putting out into the world that, hey, I'm carrying this blade at this price point at this. I've got it on me all times. So for a while in the back of my head, I'm like, who's going to be looking at me and going, I know exactly what he has on, let's knock him the fuck out and take all his crap. Just my thought. But I like that series. I like what's going on with it, so that's going to keep rolling. It's one of, honestly, my favorite series to shoot right now because I got to put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into telling you exactly why I'm carrying this and what it means and all that other fun stuff. So I'd like to also know if you guys leave a comment down below, what do you think of that series? I really would like to know what you think of it. It's only 3 episodes in. Like I said, I'm only doing one a month. That's where I want to stay, is one a month, because, when I did my affordable everyday carry blades, I only wanted to do 1 or 2 a month, and now it's approaching 200. So, yeah, I obviously didn't stick to 1 or 2 a month with that. Alright, let's move on to my next favorite one, the PMP Prep Box. I know, usually by now, you would have it, you would have the video out there, and I'd be like, hey, here it is. Well, it's Christmas time, and, hey, things happen. It's being shipped. It's due here, I believe, this coming Monday, but you never know. Post office could get it here earlier. Sorry, Christmas time and post office early. Sure. So when it arrives, we'll get the video shot, we'll get it uploaded. I've already seen a sneak peek into it, and there's some interesting items in there. One of them I've already brought to a channel, to the channel. It's a Gerber spork, so no surprise, I've brought a spork to the channel. So, yeah. I know, right? But still. Alright. Now we're going to move on to the next one. And this one's really, really personal. I know I haven't shot a step-parent vlog in a while. I'm going to be shooting one today. They're going to start making a radical change because I'm very, very happy to say that that nightmare is pretty much done. It's all coming to a close. It looks like there's an end in sight, and I'm very, very grateful for that. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, look up top. There's going to be a card for every single step-parent vlog I've ever brought to the channel. Look at the last 3. But pay particular attention to the one that's entitled Christ Off. That will tell you a lot right in there. My kids are doing okay. Like I said, this next one's going to be about the boy and some stuff he's been going through and what we've had to do in the house to help correct it. So I'm going to try to get back to that. I'm going to try to almost make that at least 2 videos a month where I can talk about the kids and what I originally wanted to talk about is the struggles of being a step parent. You know, I've had it really, really easy where we had a small rough patch and then it's bam, you're my dad now, and we've moved on from there. There really hasn't been any of those, you're not my daddy, you're not this, you're not that. It took Amber, well, I should say the brat, a very long time to realize that they didn't buy me in a daddy store. She literally thought mommy went to the store, picked me out, and went, okay, here's your new daddy. So yeah, that was fun explaining that one. Oh boy. So moving on to the next one. I know we haven't rolled out a lot of book reviews, but I finally have shot General Mattis's book review. Only one little problem in there though. You guys know my camera and how testy it gets. It kept cutting out throughout in there. So there's one huge part that just got totally left out, but I did my best to leave a caption with what I kind of babbled about. Because I'll be honest, I really didn't want to reshoot certain things. I wanted that to get out there with exactly how it sounded. So there's going to be a little bit that's missing, but it's there. It was a great read. It was a no BS read, and it was exactly what I expected from General Mattis, to be honest. We're going to try to roll some more books out. There was one I didn't think I'm going to do, but I am going to do it. I did get Don Trump Jr.'s book, and of course that thing had to come with controversy on its own, so I'll explain that in that book as well. And not just because, well, he was a Trump, so, you know, there's got to be controversy. No, this one is just like, come on, seriously? And when I went looking back through New York Times bestseller lists, this controversy has happened with other people as well, so. But of course, because it's a Trump and it's the president, everybody hates everything with a Trump, it's got to get blown out of proportion. His book made me laugh. There were some points in his book where I went, I can't bring that to my YouTube channel because I can just see the complaints rolling out of the woodwork as it goes. But I'm going to do my best to give that book really great credit. Okay? Now here we are. I always like to close out these channel updates like with this. I'd like to know your guys' ideas, what you might want to see for a video. You know, some of you guys have given me some really, really great ideas that I've already incorporated into videos that have come to the channel. So if you guys can think of anything cool that you might want to see, just leave a comment down below. All right? You never know. Your video could be brought up and you will get full credit in that video that went, hey, subscriber, whatever name you want, gave me the idea for this, so let's run with it and go. All right, so that's what we got for the channel update, guys. I mean, I think it's a lot that we got going on, and that's just not everything. You know, there's some things I haven't forgot about. There's some things like in November I had to drop because my Movember stuff that I was shooting, no one really seemed to care about. You know, it got like maybe 10, 25 views, hardly any comments, hardly anything. No one was watching. So I stopped it after week 2. We'll try again next year where maybe things are more established and more whatever, but we'll get it rolling. You know, like the 72-hour chest rig kit. I haven't forgotten about it. All right, I just haven't. I've been buried under an awful lot of other projects, so it's kind of on the back burner, but it will come forward again. Seriously, it will. But we're going to close it out like this. Man, for you first-time viewers of the channel, like I said, this is a weird one, and I'm very, very happy you're watching. Hopefully I earned more of your time today, because that was my huge goal. If not, thank you for the time that you've given me. It's, you know, means the world to me. Now, for you first-time viewers of the channel, you long-time viewers of the channel have yet to subscribe. Well, take a look right down, no, there. Yeah, it should be down there. Should be a big channel symbol popping up. Go ahead and click on it and just knock it out the way. Now, if you haven't done it yet, and you're not part of that bell crew or whatever they're calling it nowadays, go ahead and destroy the bell icon that's right next to that subscribe button. Why? Great question. Because it's going to notify you, my amazing viewer, every single time that this channel uploads a brand new video. Now, speaking of those videos, 2 will be popping up over here. Those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to select from my catalog that they think will be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys. Channel update, December 2019. Thanks for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day today.